What's up, guys? My name's Jose. I just want to give a quick shout out to Jerkat, who found the hidden question in the last vlog, and as well to James Earnhardt, who also found the same question. They both answered Rams, and the hidden question was, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl? Is it the Patriots or the Rams? I'm passing the question on to you today. Who do you think's going to win the game? It's this Sunday. It's February 3rd, and it's Patriots versus Rams. Who do you think's going to win the game? And also, where are you going to be watching it? You going to be at home watching it, or are you going to be watching it on the road or listening to it on the radio? So hope you guys enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Later. Alright, good morning everybody. First load of the day, first load of the new pay period. Got a load picking up out of Mesa and heading south towards Midland, somewhere on there. This load's about 80 something miles, I believe 81 miles. So, line is not too bad today, but probably going to be here about an hour and a half before I actually leave the facility with my load. Now we're picking up 100 mesh today. Target weight 42K, so we'll see how close they get to it. But it is a very windy day. It might not show as clear in the footage. It might not pick up how thick the dust is or the sand is being blown around, but I think we're getting a cold front tonight, so it's very windy out here. So if you got to step out, you're going to get a face full of dirt real quick. All right, so since I got time, I'm waiting to get loaded. I'm in line. Got 3 trucks ahead of me, probably about 20 minutes apiece, so it's probably going to be about an hour before they get to me. So I just wanted to go over something that I had recorded a couple of times already, but I just wasn't happy the way it was coming out. I was having sound issues at times, but I think things are okay now with the way I have my setup. But before I get into that, hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I was looking at my analytics, and about 75% of the viewers are not subscribed. So hey, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. I'm not charging anything for January and February, so go ahead and take advantage of that. It's free. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and also if you can do me a favor, hit the like button as well. So let me get into this. This happened to me a couple of days ago. I got my settlement message to me. Went over the settlement. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I see this amount of loads, and I'm counting the loads, and I recall, like, wait a minute, I know I did this many last week. So I get all my paperwork, and I compare it to the settlement. So I go basically compare the ticket number to the ticket number that's on the settlement to kind of weed out which ones are missing. And finally I find 3 that are missing, and get in touch with the payroll person, and I forward the copies of that paperwork. This is the signed BOL, this is the signed shipping BOL, this is the load that's missing from my settlement that was completed within the past pay period, and send that out, and within 2 days I get a revised settlement, and I do the same thing. I want to compare it and make sure everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. So you want to keep track, you want to stay organized, you want to have a system in place. It makes it easier for you to catch those errors, because that's important. That's your money. That missing 3 loads, that was easily over $1,000. So what I do is, when the pay period begins, which sometimes it's Monday, sometimes it's Sunday, it all depends. Every company has a different pay period schedule. And the first load of that day, once I've done submitting everything to where it needs to be, I'll write the number, what number load that is for that pay period. So first day, first load, I'll put a number 1 on the top corner, and keep doing that with every load up until the last load of that pay period. And I'll clamp them together and put them aside till that settlement is done and is sent to me, so I can revise it and make sure I'm getting paid for every load that I've completed within that pay period. So it's very important that you be organized, have a system in place to make it easier for you to catch those errors, because that's your money and it's very important. You don't want to miss anything, because by the time you catch it, it might be too late by then, you know. And if you need your money, you know, immediately, if you catch it too late, you might have to wait until the next pay period to where they finally put in those corrections. So once you get that settlement, you know, go ahead and revise it immediately, so that way it's corrected and it's on the same settlement. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I didn't think I would be missing 3 loads on one settlement. The previous settlement, it was just one. I was like, okay, yeah, I fixed it. Told them about it. They fixed it within the next 2 days, and no problem. But this one, 3. I was like, oh, okay. let me share this experience with you guys. So yeah, but so far this past week has been very slow, very, very slow. You know, first day, man, boom, no problem, got 3 loads, and after that it was quiet, very quiet. I was contacting dispatch, hey, do y'all have any loads yet? No. Well is down, we're waiting for them to begin another stage. You know, it was just getting different excuses every day, because I would just get 1 load, go run, nothing. Hey, just be on standby, we're waiting for the next stage. There's nothing you can do. They're the ones that hand you the load. You know, it's either stay put, you know, deal with it, or go home. You know, that's it. But I know most of the week was basically some wells were wrapping up, and once they're done, they got to break down equipment, move it, set it up before they can start ordering sand. At least a portion of the site has to be set before they can go ahead and accept loads to be for the pre-fill. And a pre-fill is basically all you're doing is loading up the facility with sand. They can't frack yet, but at least they have the mats, the wooden mats, set up to where they can put, you know, heavy boxes on and at least store them there in the meantime. But a couple of wells were finishing up and in motion, and that takes 3 to 4 days to complete. So in the meantime, everybody who was on those wells are now on the other existing wells. So now they have to get them into the rotation. So now that list is so much longer before they get to you again. So once you complete a load, you get back to the bottom of the list, and they're working their way down the list. It's an okay system, but it's not perfect, because they can still pass you up. It happens. It's not on purpose, but it happens. So you just got to be on it. Make sure you're contacting dispatch as much as possible, not to the point where it becomes a nuisance, but you know, every hour, every other hour, something like that. You know, just check in and say, hey, I'm still here. I've been on standby since this time, or I've been, you know, I finished the last load at this time, and it's already been this many hours that I've sat here with no load. Because they could be like, oh, well, yeah, you should have been on load already. We passed you up by accident. Because who knows, there might be it might not be just one person, it might just be a couple of people on one list, and who knows, another dispatcher might have thought that they already got to you, and they were thinking that you got to them. I mean, I'm sorry, that they might have thought the same thing about the other dispatcher. So yeah, it happens, and it's happened a couple of times this week too, for me. So yeah, it's been an extremely slow week. This is the first day of this new pay period, and halfway through this week, I'm going to be flying home to celebrate my son's birthday. So I'm looking forward to that. He's extremely excited. So we're actually having a celebration. We're inviting his friends from his little school, so it's going to be fun. I'm excited, and he's extremely excited, so I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, while I'm here, I hopefully can knock out a couple of loads before I fly out Wednesday or Thursday morning, depending on where I'm at. Come Tuesday in the middle of the morning, not during the night shift, Tuesday night, see where I'm at, if I can squeeze another load before I have to fly out. So yeah, but extremely important, wanted to share it with you guys. Make sure you're organized and keep track of your paperwork, and because I know when you're out here, things can be so hectic, so busy, you have so many things on your mind, that when you get your settlement, you're in the state of mind like, okay, they're doing their job, they know what they're doing, there's probably not going to be a mistake, and mistakes happen, whether it be on your side, whether it be on the app or email side or front office side. You want to make sure that you're getting paid for the loads that you completed for that pay period. So yeah, that being said, that was it, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, again, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I looked at my analytics, and about 75% of the last video are people who are not subscribed. So hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Again, it's free for the month of January and February, and I might extend that. So please go ahead and hit the subscribe. Leave a like if you'd like to, please. That might help me with the YouTube algorithm. But that being said, guys, thank you so much. I've already hit over 2,200 subscribers, and it couldn't have been done without you guys. Thank you so much for watching the content that I put out there. Yeah, but keep your head up, keep grinding. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.